So that's Nikku. Maybe you recognize him, maybe you don't, but he's just that cat that like can't handle too much social pressure, right? But I want to help his confidence. I want to help him come out of his shell. I want to help him grow. And so I've seen that he can acclimate to another dog, but I haven't seen that he can acclimate to a multitude of dogs yet. That's just a little bit of a different situation. And this is why, you guys, that we talk about dog parks not being really the best option, especially for dogs who aren't ready for that level of social pressure, because it's just traumatic for them. It's too much too soon. And, hopefully in time we can maybe get to the point where he feels comfortable enough to interact with the rest of the pack, and he doesn't feel so threatened by, a dog coming up to him. And I can show you right now what happens if it's a little too much too soon. So Nala, she's just a sweet little husky. She means no harm. She's just really pushy. She's in your face. She's very overexcitable. She doesn't really understand the boundaries, right? But that actually meshes well with other dogs with sort of the same sort of characteristics that she has. And that's pretty much what a dog park is, right? Like if you go to a dog park, a bunch of overconfident, relatively untrained, pushy dogs. And I'm glad that, in retrospect, because I learn as I go here. I don't fucking know everything as far as what's going to happen or whatever. I have to put the dogs in this situation, and I have to study this so that I can come up with the best possible solution and approach moving forward. But anyway, I'm sort of glad that I sort of identified that Nikku doesn't continue to push the envelope. He was just uncomfortable, and he spoke for himself there, and he was like, hey, back the fuck up off me, homie. Now, I didn't go into this completely unaware of Nikku's potential, because I actually used one of my own dogs just one-on-one before we entered a multiple dog scenario. And there was some really positive feedback out of that, and I'm going to cut to some of that content right now for you. Showing interest, smelling that ass. I thought maybe this would be the case because he's a boy, she's a girl. She doesn't really put off a lot of threatening energy aside from the fact that she's overly confident. But that's why I have a leash on her. And there's value in that, you guys. There's value in that because I didn't allow her to be a fucking psycho all up in his face and push. I gave Nikku the opportunity to sort of see what the fuck was going on without her being too overly, you know what I mean? And I think he identifies that. I truly believe he identifies that, and that in itself is something that improves the relationship between the person and the dog. And I'm going to prove that to you right now. Good boy. Yep. You see that look right there? Back up. Goose. Now, if you missed that, go back and watch it again. He looked at me because he started to feel uncomfortable, and if you listen closely, he began to growl, and I diffused the situation before it happened, and I find that to be a very valuable moment for Nikku and I. I think it's pretty special, actually, and I'm pretty grateful to be in a position to understand dogs enough to be able to, to help. So, I don't think that he's incapable of acclimating or adjusting to any particular dog. So if this person wanted to bring another dog in the house, I think it's totally possible. I just think it has to be done a little more strategically. Some dogs, you don't have to worry about this. Other dogs, you do. And that's all I got for you guys this morning. I appreciate you tapping in. Appreciate your support very much, and hope you guys have a great Saturday. Any questions, let me know.